Lady Christina here. I'm on my bed, getting ready to start a new project. It's another pouch, but this time it's going to be red, white, and blue. I'm just getting it set up now. It's really not much to see at this point. That's why I'm on the bed. Once I get it to a certain point, then I'll move it to my hanging spot over here and go from there. But for now, I'm just going to finish getting this set up. And don't laugh, I reuse boxes. And after I got sick last year, my son started buying me nutrition drinks like Ensure, only the Walmart brand, which aren't bad. I like the vanilla. But they're really sturdy boxes, really. And so that's what I use to attach my stuff to until I can move it over there. And that's all my scrap. I got boxes of scrap, and it kind of weighs down the box too, so it doesn't get pushed around when the cat decides she wants to lay in my lap. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just setting it up. It's pretty boring, really. I'll just continue to do that. You know, we have Ruthie. She's on the bed, but you can't see her. Please, don't judge me. This is my bed, and I clean it off before we sleep in it. Look, she's over there. But she has to be everywhere where I'm at. And she usually has to be touching me, which is not fun because she radiates a lot of heat. I don't know if you caught it, but I have a stash of snacks. So my husband likes to play Fallout. So, and since I do a lot of crafts, I've just kind of taken over the bedroom and my office. I have a office back here. When I worked from home, that was my office. And it's also my craft room, but I don't have a TV in there. And so I just have this set up. Oh, it's not set up. I just move everything in here when I don't want to work on it and watch TV. But since he plays his games out there, I'm really not into the game stuff, but he likes to play Fallout. And there's another one that he plays. I can't remember what it's called now. But, yeah, I come back here and I watch my stupid movies and do my crafts. And I drew out the tattoo that I'm going to get. It's on the box. I need to transfer it to a piece of paper. Oh, I need to move my leg. I have a bad leg. What isn't bad? I'm a bit of a klutz. Ask anybody who knows me. Yes, Poppy. He's touching. I know what you want. Alright. Need to give him a treat. Bella, the Dobie is the one that keeps knocking the phone around. Okay. He doesn't want me to forget. Look at them. They're just knocking everything around. Yeah, he did. watch the difference. This is the Dobie. How gentle and nice. Okay, he was pretty gentle and nice that time too. Alright, can't forget the cat. Can you see? There you go. Okay, I've got to go find the other cat. Well, we already know where she is. Put the treats away. And she is up. There you go, Ruby. She gets her share too, so she doesn't get forgotten. I know, we give them treats the wrong way. I get that. I know that. But you know what? It's my business. Now you're all crooked. But yeah, then you've seen my dogs and both of my cats. The white cat is deaf. He was born that way. I've never owned a deaf cat, but we've had him since 2012, I think. And he is very vocal, very vocal. Always has been, and never had a cat that was that vocal either. And I've always had cats. She is not. The only time you hear her meow is when she wakes up. I think she has a bad dream and she wakes her up. I don't know, because she'll go meow. But she has a really, for her size, she has a cute, sweet, innocent sounding little meow. Don't buy it. She's not innocent. I have scars to prove it. She's evil. But I'm the only one. Well, my son. She loves to play. My son picks her up, and she does not like to be picked up at all. And I don't pick her up. Now, if she gets outside, then I'll pick her up. Try picking her up. This cat weighs 15 pounds. I had a cast on my arm up to here. And she got out, and I was the only one home. And I had to go get her. Yeah, that was not fun. Yeah, she doesn't care what she stomps on. She loves to play. See, the dogs are content now. They've had their goodies. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear her. She's grunting. I think she has sinus issues. I don't know. Because she snores too. Well, I mean, I snore too, but she does. She snores. Alright, I'm just going to move these over here. Alright, get those out of the way. I'm making a patriotic pouch. I was going to do a purple and white one, but then I saw the blue and white, or the red, white, and blue, and I'm like, you know, I don't think I want to work with red, white, and blue. I just got done with a pink one, a pink and white one. That came out really good. Go to my my page on Facebook, Chris's Creations, and you'll see it. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a red, white, and blue one. I have a red, white, and blue basket that I made. It's a pretty big basket. But yeah, so we'll get started on this. And we'll just chat for a while, I guess, for lack of a better thing to do. Because there's not like you can see a lot. I have the TV on, but I have the volume turned off. And it's some cops show. I don't know. I can't hear it, so I don't know what's going on. I find myself intrigued and fascinated by serial killers, and don't judge me, parents who kill their children. That one intrigues me the most. My husband doesn't understand how I can watch that, but it's not that it's easy for me to watch. It's just that I'm trying to understand how a parent can do that to their own, to a living being, let alone their own child. And I guess that's why I find it intriguing. I'm just trying to understand. I never will. But that's why. But, he likes to watch two grown men beat the crap out of each other in the boxing ring. So, you know what? Don't judge me. Yeah, I find that intriguing. How? I don't know. Since I started trying to build my Facebook profile, I guess it's only been about 3.5 weeks now. And you meet some interesting people. I have gotten so many messages from so many people, from so many places around the world, for so many different reasons. And I have learned to pick up on the cues that they use to determine what they want. Because, first they butter you up, start talking to you, start asking you how you are, how's the family, what's the weather like. Yeah. I see right through you. I see you. So, and I have been followed by, I've been messaged by Johnny Depp. 10 different accounts. Imagine that. It has to be him, right? He's got 10 accounts. What about Mark Harmon? I was talking to Mark Harmon earlier. See, who else? Oh, Dolly Parton. A few people I didn't even know who they were, and they were offended because I didn't know who they were. So yeah, I'm meeting all kinds of people. Johnny Depp, 10 times. Well, at least 10 times. I don't know. That seems to be a popular one to impersonate. It's absolute. It's incredible to me at what people won't do to scam other people. I asked Mark Harmon. Well, first of all, he asked me if I had his card. What card? And he said, it's a membership card for my official fans. I said, oh, I have to be official to be a fan? I said, so how much does one of these cards cost? He came back and said $200. I about died. About fell on the floor. What I wanted to say was, but Mark, you're worth over $100 million. Why would you charge somebody $200 for a membership card? I didn't, but I ended up restricting him because I got tired of it. Because, you know, I don't lie to me. Just don't. I mean, I'll play along for a while, but then it just gets old. I had him so riled up that he got upset with me. He said, "You're asking me too many questions. What are you trying to do? Give me a job?" Okay. And then when I told him that he was impersonation was illegal, he said that I was impersonating him. Okay. 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 I lead a really boring life. That's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. Vic and I are happy right where we are. You know, I have a wish list on Amazon, and I have all kinds of things on there. And there's no telling what I'm going to find that I want. And I just put it on my wish list. Sometimes I'll go back and get it. Sometimes I'll be like, why? I wanted that. Why? And I'll delete it. I have to be really careful at what I put on my wish list, though. Because, yeah, I put a phone on my wish list last year. Just to remind myself as to what I wanted, because I was looking to get a new phone. And my son bought it for me for Christmas. That kid, he's such a great help around here. He's the son that lives at home. He just never left, which is fine because, you know, he helps us out a lot around the house. He can mow the lawn if he needs to. I can't. Vic tried to teach me how to use the zero-turn lawnmower. Yeah, I tried to. Let's see. I ran over a sapling. Ran over the shovel, and tried to run over him. And I said, "I'm done." Like, no, I'm gonna kill somebody, probably myself. So no, I don't use. I could drive the tractor, you know, the little green one, but not the zero-turn one. And he makes it look so easy. But yeah, no, I can't weed whack anymore because my arm just doesn't have any strength. It was broken. See, I had 3 surgeries on it. It was broken in 2018. What was I doing? Yard work. I fell backwards and snapped my wrist. That wasn't fun. But, I was saying earlier, I'm a bit of a klutz. And after breaking 15 plus bones, my doctor sent me to go get an osteoporosis test. Turns out I have osteoporosis. Yeah, think. I don't drink a lot of milk. I don't drink milk, period, unless I have a bowl of cereal, and that's like maybe 3 times a year. Not a big cheese fan. I mean, I like cheese. I just don't go out of my way for it. So, My son buys me these nutrition drinks. It's easier than swallowing a vitamin. Some of those vitamins are the size of my pinky. Now, you want to swallow a horse pill? When I was in the hospital last year, that I had to take potassium, and I told them just give it to me in the bag. I'll take the pain in my wrist. I couldn't swallow those pills. Those pills, and I'm not damn lying, are this big. And they're like, we'll just break it in half and take it twice. I couldn't swallow the half ones. But you also have to remember, I was having a hard time eating and keeping the food down too. So I told them, I said, just please give it to me through my IV. They're like, well, it hurts. I said, it's okay. Can't swallow these pills. All right. Finally got one side ready. I just have to flip it around. It shouldn't have taken me that long. But it did. So just flip it around. See what I did is I attached it to this side. Now I'm going to attach them to this side. And then I'm going to take it over there and hang it up and work on it. Get everything out of the way. And there's Virgil. We still talk to Virgil. He can't hear us, but we still talk to him. He's getting old. He was a kitten when we got him, and that was about 12 years ago. He just ate something. This cat, he eats, we have a garden, and when we pick the vegetables in the summertime, we just put them up on the counter, and until we have enough to shell or snap or, parboil or whatever to can. So, Virgil thinks he's a vegetarian in the summertime. He likes to eat the peas, the green beans, the squash. Don't think he's eaten the okra yet or the tomatoes, but he does. Every year we find peas on the floor, green beans on the floor, squash with cat teeth marks. Yeah, we tried, when we first got him, we tried to teach him sign language. Because, he likes to get up on the counter. I don't have a problem with him being on the counter. But, people do. Some people do. So we were trying to teach him not to get up on the counter with sign language. Have you ever tried to teach a cat sign language? Yeah, how do you do that? Not a clue. No idea. So that was a fail. I may have to turn the fan on. It's kind of warm. It got warm today. It was this weather. It was 80, I think Tuesday. And then Wednesday, it was real nice. So, we had the windows open. And yesterday it was really, really windy. It was really, really windy. And I had the windows open. But the temperatures were to drop last night to 46, I think. So I closed the windows. And I opened them again this morning. And I completely lost my train of thought. Completely. I have no idea where I was going with that. I don't know where you guys grew up, but my childhood was split between the Northwest and Southern California. My parents were divorced in 1972. And so, I was what, 1972? I was 7. And so, me and my younger sister and an older sister followed or went to Washington State with our mom. And then me and my younger sister would travel back and forth in the summer to California and back to visit our dad. Well, in 1978, Mom died. So we had to go live with our dad and his wife. And don't have a whole lot to say about that. Well, actually I do, but I'm not going to put all that out there. So I went to school in Huntington Beach, California. I hated high school. I hated it. By that time, I had been in so many different schools. So many different schools. I was always the new kid. Never fit into any cliques. My sophomore year, I tried out for the drill team for my junior year. Well, I made it. It was, a huge accomplishment because, I always have had low self-esteem. So, that really boosted my self-esteem. And, it was great. I loved being on the drill team. Mainly because it got me out of the house. The second, my senior year came along, and I tried out again, and I made it. I made the cut because you have to try out every year, but it's almost a given. Once you're on, you're on. You just still have to go through the routine of it. And I'm excited and I'm happy, and get home and I tell Dad and his wife that I made the team again, and I was told I had to quit. So I spent my senior year going to school at Orange Coast College. Now, why would you send your child to college their senior year in high school and at the same time make them get a job and expect them to have passing grades? I should never have graduated high school. I spent the majority of my senior year grounded for bad grades. Well, you see, I didn't have time to do my homework. I failed my college courses. Should not have passed any of my high school classes, except for maybe grammar and English, because those were my best subjects. But yeah, I should not have graduated high school. I graduated in 1983. That school, they didn't care. I had a teacher, my algebra teacher. I don't remember his name. But he would tell us, if you need help, see me after class. Or see me after school or something, whatever it was, I don't know. And so I would go see him because, I just could not get it. he would either A, not be in the room, or B, be too busy. So why say you're going to help if you're not going to help? I don't know. My psychology teacher would have been really awesome if he had been observant. He wasn't. Uh-oh. I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. It fell. So yeah, high school sucked. Everybody already had their friends. Because, I came into the high school, it was spring of 1980, my freshman year. I'll never forget, I was wearing these pink pants. And, back then I was real tiny. And they were really cute. I had a cute little top that went with it. And back then the style was to wear a belt over your blouse to kind of accentuate your waist. And I remember I had a little gold belt on. And I was walking past these punk rockers standing on a bench at the school. And it was really, really crowded. There were a lot of kids. It was in between class. Everybody was trying to get to their class. And I slipped on something and I fell. And I remember being mortified. And I tore my pants, tore my cute little pants. And I just knew I was going to get in trouble. And I just knew those punk rockers were going to laugh at me and everybody around me. Nobody noticed. Nobody noticed. How do you not see somebody fall? Because of this. That's just the way it is. And that's the way I grew up. You mind your own business. Saying hey to a stranger is going to get yourself killed. You don't do that. And then I moved to Georgia, where nobody's a stranger. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to make the beginning of this one like I did on the other side. I'll be ready to move it. I did manage to work on the flag a little bit last night. You can't even tell. I think I might be done by Memorial Day. I think I said that already. But that gives me, a month and a half? Because I still have these stripes down here to do. See, there's 6 here, and there's going to be 7 below the blue. I would have preferred it to be horizontal, but got carried away. But it just wouldn't work that way. I just couldn't find a way to do it, so I had to turn it vertically. And the blue is on the correct side. The blue is always on the left, the top left, regardless of it being vertical or horizontal. So it is correct. I just can't wait until it's done. I can't wait to see it. I'm just as eager as everybody else. I'm really, really, really pleased with the way the stripes came out. I started with the red ones. I started with just 2, and I'm like, those just aren't wide enough. So I added 2 more. And of course, you know, it just increases all the work. But I'm really glad I did. And I'm really glad that I used different knots for each color. Because, you know, this is just the red. It's just a square knot. It's just a simple square knot. And the white is a half square knot. That's what makes it twist. And I really don't know what the knots are called. I watch videos and they're like, yeah, this knot and that knot, and I have to look it up because I have no idea. So, but yeah, I've discovered this pouch, and at first I wasn't too hip on it, but I made one just because, and I really like it. We have to decide on which pattern I want. Do I want the stripes to go diagonally? Or do I want the red, white, and blue to kind of blend out? Or what? I think I'm gonna go for the stripes. The red, white, and blue has stripes. So yeah, we'll go with the stripes.